attire and the whole look. It's really cold inside, and I've also not washed my hair yet. So this is the best excuse to hide the mess that's on my head right now. But anyways, the last footage you probably saw was just me queuing up to get tickets to the BTS concerts in London and Paris. And I've realized way later that I did not give any other kind of update, so I decided to just open the phone's camera and basically tell you everything about it. I'm actually filming this a day later, so everything happened yesterday. Everything, like, it's all a blur still. I can confirm I am actually seeing BTS live in concert both days in London and the first day in Paris. But again, like I said, it's all still a blur, and after everything we've went through, my friend and I still can't process it. Like, genuinely, I can't grasp what's actually happening. But I wanted to, like, talk about this whole thing because it's the first time we've experienced something like this. Because getting tickets for Jin last year, it was way easier. So kind of like, if somebody comes across this video and needs to get an idea on how this works, they can probably watch this. So like I said, we planned on trying for London, Paris, and also Madrid, but Paris was mostly like the main city because, as you've already seen and as I've already mentioned, if you haven't seen the vlogs and all that, we went to Jean in London last year, so we wanted to try another city so we can also have the opportunity to visit around the place. How my friend and I organized ourselves was like, I'm trying for the first day for each concert, like each city, and she's going to try for the second day. But for London, I also had to get a ticket for another army, an online army I know from Instagram. For Paris, that's basically why this was kind of the main city in our like plans, because my cousin also wanted, and she will come to Paris to basically see the boys live in concert. So like, due to like, I don't know, logistical stuff and whatever, it's easier for her to go to Paris than to London. So we somehow as a whole decided Paris is kind of the main one, but just to be sure, we shall try for London as well. But again, for London, we didn't include my cousin because it would be more complicated for her to come to London, if that makes sense. We stayed in the queue for London for over an hour, and we managed to get nosebleed seats. But again, the seats were not an issue because we've already established that we're getting whatever seats we can get. It doesn't really matter. The point is to be there and watch the boys' lives. That's all that matters. We really had no complaint We really didn't care. I almost didn't even realize what sector I got, what seats I got, on which row or whatever. I just saw those three there. I was able to like access them and literally get them because the first time I added some tickets, but they already said it's sold out, so I had to check other three seats. So as soon as I saw that they were perfectly added to my cart, I went for it blindly, if that makes sense. So yeah, I secured the tickets for London first day. My friend secured just for me and her. But again, as I mentioned, I had to try for another army as well. And that other army also asked me to try for Paris for her as well. So now for Paris, my friend tried for myself, her, and my cousin, and I tried basically for 4 persons. My friend, myself, my cousin, and the army from Instagram. But now, Paris was pure crap. BULLSHIT. When I entered the queue for Paris, 52,000 or so people were in front of me, and my friend had like over 80,000 people in front of her. So of course she was behind me. The queue kind of moved similarly to London, like over an hour and a half or something like that. But the moment Ticketmaster friends told me it's my turn, guess what they did? They refreshed the page for me. They refreshed the website for me, and basically it was like just the front page of their website with just the tour dates, the photo, and I couldn't even click somewhere to get tickets. It was like it was already sold out, and it actually was. But I quickly went on Twitter to check if other people had issues with Ticketmaster friends, because that I didn't think that can actually happen. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything. They literally ruined it for me, and I literally panicked because, again, like I said, Paris was kind of our main option, and I felt so bad and so guilty because I was I promised my cousin that I would get tickets for her as well. What am I gonna do now? And I was my friend was also desperate because she was still in the queue, but knowing what happened to me, she was afraid the same would eventually happen to her. And that's basically what actually did happen to her as well. But we were just stressing out. My friend was also almost about to cry. I was just in pure total disbelief. I was just numb. No, there has to be another solution. There has to be, I don't care. Something has to happen. My friend was already I don't care. We're gonna try for Madrid tomorrow as well. We shall see, whatever. Then we're gonna try for the general sales on Saturday, but that was also an issue for me because on Saturdays, you already know that I'm working. I'm working every Saturday, and I'm at work at the hour the general sales happen. So yesterday was my only option because I had the day off. But in a way, I was like, no, 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 there has to be something, has to happen. And this is like, again, it felt like just like it was meant to be. Like, I don't know, like, you know, that maybe, I don't remember if I said this in any vlog, but kind of like my motto in life is like everything happens for a reason and at the right time. And this was one of those kinds of moments, if that makes sense, because I went on Twitter and there's this like tongue focused account. I like, she basically mostly posts content with Jungkook, but she's an army. Don't like, let's not go there, okay? This is not the time, like time and place, not now. You understand, okay? And I've been following her for years. I get content from her as well, so like I know, like we don't know each other personally, but again, I've been following her for years and I know about her, if that makes sense. And she literally tweeted that she basically had like one ticket for Paris, I don't know where exactly, and 3 other tickets for the standing pit and something like this. Yeah, something like this. I've literally replied to her tweet saying that I'm up for buying all those 3 tickets because I need those and I can pay for them right away. But again, she's kind of a known Twitter account, and I was like, I'm gonna shoot my shot, but she's very known. She gets like a lot of views and like a lot of engagement. There were already other people replied to her way before me, and I was like, well, probably they're already gone. But it didn't even take 10 minutes, like not even 5, and she literally replied to me that her friend will contact me in the DMs because her friend actually wants to sell those 3 tickets together. So exactly the number of tickets I needed, she was selling them, and right away I was able to get them. She actually saw my reply, and it like, it was a match made in heaven because her friend wanted to sell all those 3 together, because there were other people that just wanted 1 ticket, but somehow fate made it that I needed 3 and her friend wanted to sell all those 3 together. And like it all happened so fast. Like I didn't even get I barely just got the notification that she replied to my reply on her tweet, that I was already contacted in my DMs by her friend. So it happened basically at the same time. So I've chatted to her. She showed me proof of the tickets that were bought. She sent them even in my email, so I can, like, that's the real proof. And of course I paid for them right away, like I said. So it's all just like, I know that a lot of armies right now are advising each other to not get tickets from people that are claiming that they're selling their tickets and stuff, because most of them are scammers. But again, this is a known account. I've been following this person for years. It's also very nice because a few hours before this entire thing happened, when the pre-sale for Brussels was going on, she also actually tweeted that she managed to get into the queue for these pre-sales, and she was like, I will only go to Paris, but I'm in the queue for Brussels, and if anyone wants me to get tickets for them, I'm here to help them. So she also already did that a few hours before, and then after the pre-sales for Paris also ended, she made that other tweet that she has some extra tickets for Paris. So that's like, I have no words. Like, this is like I said, it's like fate. I don't know, like, what were the chances of us desperately needing 3 tickets and someone I already technically know for years was literally selling the amount of tickets we actually needed. And also while we were in the queue for Paris, not knowing what was about to happen, we were actually debating, should we try the standing pit, just like an experience for one of these days? Like, again, not knowing what would happen, we were just thinking it will happen like London, so we can get both days, and we wanted to try standing pit for one day. And again, that account was selling 3 tickets in Paris on the standing pit, exactly what we needed. Like, can it get any more perfect than this, if that makes sense? So again, I know it might sound weird, but this is also like a full circle moment for me, because again, like, I've been following this account for years. I'm getting my info and some like content from her when needed, and now she helped me basically make my wish come true, and also my cousin's wish come true. This is all just wow. Again, I still cannot process everything that's been happening for the past over 24 hours actually now. But like, wow. And another thing, remember how for London, and also if I could try for Paris as well, I had to try for another army I know from Instagram. She actually asked me to try for her as well, and she told me she will send me the money, but she was like, I will send you money so you can get one ticket for yourself as well, as a birthday gift for you, because my birthday is on the 27th of January. And I was like, like, that sounded so sweet, but I'm like, no, like, she shouldn't be doing this, because like, we don't know, we're not close, we don't know each other that well. Like, what does she mean by this? That's not okay for her to do that for me. And of course she sent me a sum of money, a big sum of money, and I eventually got the tickets. So again, I got 3 tickets for London, because I did not include my cousin in the London tickets. Like, a sum up again, sorry. And after like the whole mess like got a bit settled, I told her, I basically asked her to tell me all the bank account details and all that stuff, so I can send her back the money. And I specifically told her, I will send you back the money minus the one, like, minus the sum of money that would be like your ticket, if that makes sense. And she was like, no, keep the sum of money for all 3 tickets. I was like, no, that's, again, I feel that she shouldn't be doing this, because again, we're not close. Like, why? No, don't do that. But she was like, no, please, I insist, this is my birthday gift for you. So in a way, like, she basically paid for our tickets for the first day in London. And like, I feel so overwhelmingly like grateful. Like, oh, uh, even just saying this feels very like it's not enough, because again, we just know each other from Instagram. We haven't seen each other face to face yet. She is my nationality, but she lives in a different country. And like, why? I'm nobody special. We are not that close. She shouldn't be doing this. But again, I'm like, I have no words. I have no words. I wish I could be this kind of person for other people as well. If only I could afford doing this. Maybe one day I can. But again, just saying I'm grateful feels like it's like too little. So yeah, I'm incredibly grateful, and I still can't believe I'm actually going to see all 7 of them. And why did I mention all this with like even the army from Instagram, and like why did I get into such detail? Because I mean, this might not mean anything to anybody, and I understand this, because this is like basically me personally, like basically me adding even a more personal meaning to this. So of course this is up to me and how I interpret things and how I give more meaning to other to things that happen in my life. So again, I cannot expect anybody else to understand this or see the things in the way I see them. But when I asked this army to give me her bank details as well, like all the details needed so I can send her back the money, she gave me her entire name, like her full-on name. I only know her, it's basically in her details she also included her middle name, and her middle name is the same as my late grandma. Like, she has the same name as my late grandma. My late grandma has the same name as this army that knows me from Instagram and has decided to give me a birthday gift and pay for my London ticket to see BTS in concert for the first time as a group. Like, I'm an army since 2015. This September would be my 11th year as an army. And after 11 years, I can finally, proudly and happily say I've seen them live in concert. The 7 boys that are close to my age and have saved my life in 2015. I finally see them live. Even like, see, even saying this, I still can't process it. It still doesn't feel real to me. And once again, imposter syndrome is kicking in, because I'm like, I'm nobody special. I feel like I don't deserve this. But maybe after everything I've been feeling for the past year, and even more than a year, maybe this is my reward for how much I've endured. I don't know. I don't want to get too emotional. So not like, at least not in the vlogs. So like, yeah, I just wanted to share this experience because it would be too long to write in a diary. So it's easier to just open the camera and yap in front of it, if that makes sense. Not that I have a diary, because again, just thinking about having to write my own thoughts, it's just so chaotic to me. Like, that's a different, like, this is another topic. Like, let's not go there. I'm just incredibly grateful I can finally see the boys live in concert after so many years. And again, thank you to everyone who somehow made this possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I will probably leave you with some unboxings of stuff that I got recently. So probably here you go.
contrazic, dar am să-l ferm. Dar am iubit și-am fost iubit întotdeauna fericit. Am dăruit și am primit, voi cu aplauz ați venit, m-am încrezut în Dumnezeu